Melanie Greenwood has a brother-in-law. His name is Evans. Interesting, true story in his life. He was a junior in college. He was going to a Christian school, but he wasn't a Christian. And he had just broken up with his girlfriend that he had been dating for 4 years and no doubt thought he was going to marry her, and that all fizzled out. And he was driving on the Brooklyn Expressway, and he was so angry at God because his life was just floundering, and the problems were just overwhelming him, and he was so discouraged and despondent. He just yelled out to God. He said, "God, if you're even real, prove yourself to me." And at that moment, there was a car that was telling him, "Pull over, pull over, pull over." And it was a policeman in an unmarked car, a New York police officer. And so Evans pulled over, and he was, having the worst day of his life, and he said, "Now I'm getting a ticket." And so he told that guy that when the officer came to his car, he said, "Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm having a bad day. You need to let me go." And he said to him, "I'm pulling you over because God told me to tell you that He's real." And he got in his car and left. And Evans gave his life to Christ right there, that day. Who wouldn't? It's like, wow. But don't you know, here, you're the police officer. You're driving down the road, just minding your own business. All of a sudden, the Lord says, "Pull over that car and tell them I'm real." Why would I do that, Lord? You do it. That's the way we'd be thinking. Lord, if you want to tell them you're real, go have at it. But I don't want to be the nut of the month. Forget it. Lord says, you do it. Whatever He says to you, do it. And if you'll do what He says, there will be a miracle. You pour water into the water pots, and God will turn it into wine. You have the people sit down in groups of 50 and give the little kids lunch to the Lord, and He'll feed the multitudes with it. You are like Gideon, and you thin the ranks down to 300, and you blow the trumpet, and you break the pitcher, and you let the light shine, and you say, "The sword of the Lord and of Gideon," and God will do the rest. See, God will not do what you can do, and you cannot do what He can do. He's the wonderful counselor, and He says, "Listen, I will listen to you, you listen to me, and you do what I say because I know what to do."